And we're back. We're back because I really wanted to dive deep into the distractions topic, and I've been a little all over the place on the last stream, stuff like that, but I try to have things flow congruently and in parallel to the topic of the video, right? So in that, we were talking about Kamala Harris, right? And people of her ilk, right? Whether it be Republican or Democrat. And how, when they get interviewed and all that, like I said before, they go through a rigorous process, right? And for her to come out looking like that, right? In that interview, despite the fact that they rehearsed that interview over and over and over again, speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. She don't. This woman ain't qualified to be president. Okay, she's not. She's not fucking qualified. Okay, and that whole thing about the southern border is a fucking distraction. I don't know why these media outlets keep bringing that bullshit up. What about these sex predators running around out here? Huh? They talking all this shit about all these. They pushing out conspiracy theories. Meanwhile, real shit is going on behind the scenes, and nothing's being done about it. Right? So the general public, they don't want to give them money to help them pay their rent. But hold on, they do give money. They do give up money to pay rent, but you got to go through all these fucking barriers just to even get it. Like you got to be between this age and this age. You can't make less than this, but not more than that. All this bullshit, right? They put all these barriers in the way to keep you from acquiring the necessary funds you need to be able to pay your bills and all that. Meanwhile, the world, well, he's the second richest man in the world now, Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos can get a $10 billion contribution for him so he can fly a plane. Not a plane, a fucking spaceship, right? So he can get a $10 billion loan so he can fly a spaceship. Meanwhile, you can't get $7,500 to pay your bill and live your life, right? It's all bullshit. What's up, Too Raw?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have you on here, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to Too Raw for TV. The dude is a legendary savant when it comes to basketball, politics, and shit like that. I call it, I know a lot of shit, but I acquire a lot of knowledge from Too Raw for TV, man. So go subscribe to my homie.
I
So,
appreciate that, man.
yeah, man, all day, man. All day. Ain't every day you come across genuine brothers such as yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy, the friendship we have up this point, man. I enjoyed every last second of it, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's having a good conversation.
I know, right? Who can ever forget Kobe Bryant being ranked 93rd and Luol Deng being ranked above him? But let's talk about these. All right, so what have you seen from your vantage point, as far as like how the media and how these politicians distract the general public with bullshit?
Hey, I just want to tell you, you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Oh, I am. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you kind of like, it's like every other word is like, it's kind of like a breaking up a little bit. Like every other syllable, it's kind of breaking up a little bit. It's
All
kind
right,
of hard
hold
to hear
on.
you.
Let me. All right, I gotta switch to Wi-Fi because I'm switching to Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, baby. Got some video on my Put some hot sauce in my burrito, baby. All right. Am I a little bit more clear now?
A little bit.
Okay, because yeah, I'm on mobile, so it go in and out or whatever like that. Um, so what do you see from your vantage point as far as like how the media and these politicians distract people?
Well, I mean, I think that the system is designed for politicians, even the ones who come in and they might have good intentions. The way that Washington is set up, it eventually, especially if you stay in for a while, it eventually corrupts people. Because if you try to be idealistic and you try to not play the game, they're going to set you up to lose because they're not going to support you. Those who are in power, the ones who run Washington, they're not going to support you. They're going to put up. They're going to try to find all the dirt they can find on you to get you, unelectable. And some of the money sources that you try to go to, when you're running for re-election or whatever, that's going to dry up. So the whole system is corrupt. But as far as like how they treat their constituents is they pretty much only cater to those who are elite. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like as far as um, those who really benefit from politicians, and then the ones who are like their quote unquote base, they just use they use negative talking points and key phrases, code words, and pretty much use division tactics to get them to come out and vote. But they really don't get anything out of it because the politicians always playing the blame game. It's the opposition is why things are fucked up. It's these group of people is why this country's messed up. It's this and that. When the reality is Washington. It's these people that you are putting back in office, and they're telling you that, oh, well, we can't get things done because of opposition. No, they are some of the biggest, what you call, trying to think of the
Hypocrites?
term. Well, puppets, yeah, but when you're constantly trying to block legislation, I forgot the term right quick.
The Grim Reaper?
Well, yeah, but it's another term, but it don't matter. They're the biggest ones when it comes to keeping things bogged down in Washington and nothing getting accomplished. And that's probably, I think, the biggest problem is that the American people, I'm not talking about us, but generally the American people are not holding Washington accountable. They'll blame Washington as a whole, but when it comes to the people who they elect and represent them, they say, "Oh no, they're doing a good job." No, they're not. They're not doing a good job. The Washington is so corrupt, and if people really understood how these politicians move and how they really work behind the scenes, I think it would be even a bigger riot. But it'd be everybody. But they keep us divided, and that's the system to me. It's just it's a bunch of games.
Yeah. It is a whole bunch of games. It's a bunch of games, and there's a lot of players that are willing to sell the soap and carry water for money. Because at the end of the day, these politicians need money to survive. Like how we need air to survive, and we need air to breathe. The older survive. They need money. They need campaign donations the way they can run against whoever challenges them and all that. Right now, for
Hmm.
those who don't know how this works, right? And and I'm talking just in the House in general. Now, I'm not even talking about the Senate, but the Senate pretty much works the same way as the House, right? So you got different types of committees, right? You got and say like in so it's broken down by A, B, and C, right? For the subcommittees. So the politicians that bring in a lot of money in the House, right? They bring in the most money. those people that you see will be on the House Judiciary Committee or the House Intelligence Committee, those type of committees, right? Those are reserved for the politicians that bring in all the campaign bringing the campaign money for their respective parties, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
don't bring in no kind of donations, then you get put on a committee where for Veterans Administration, right? Or like, or some basically some committee that the parties that both Republican and Democrat can give two shits about, right? That's why they don't give a fuck about the military. Yeah, they say, yeah, we stand with our troops and we believe our troops and you know, and on this Veterans Day, I want to salute the veterans out here. You know, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Yeah, you wouldn't do nothing for the veterans and all that. You give a fuck less about the veterans and all that, right? Yet you got your whatever politician that on this committee, on this subcommittee, right? Because he's not bringing in money for the party, right? Because we gotta challenge these Republicans, because they're far right and they're an extreme group. They're some terrorists. And then on the other side, oh, they want to take your guns away, and they want to stop you from eating meat. And there's all this massive chicken shortage. Really? Massive chicken shortage? Really? How am I able still to go to Bojangles and get 2 chicken breasts with dirty rice and a tea if there's all this massive chicken shortage? You'll take the one chicken breast and cut it in half, right? What you got that too, Raw?
Well, as far as like how much like how they raise money in Washington, or
Yeah, how they raise money in Washington and how they get put because I talked about how they get put on these committees. So can you tell folks how they raise money? Well, how would they raise money?
well, usually through kissing the ass of from I mean from what I could always decipher, usually from kissing the ass of, well, usually through lobbyists. And these like lobbyists represent certain entities, or usually the lobbyists will represent certain companies, or certain interests. And that's why a lot of these politicians come in and claim they're going to get rid of the system with lobbies, but they'll never get rid of that. But a lot of times, certain companies will donate money to these campaigns, or excuse me, to these politicians when they're running, or a lot of times they hold like these banquets and or whatever, and like the money that comes from these dinners and banquets will go toward the campaign, or the candidate, as far as like some type of chest fund or something, or individual donations. People who are the wealthy in this country, like you might get your standard um, $2,000 donations, and yeah, there's supposed to be like a cap on it now. Like back in the day, you could donate 1 million, you could donate a lot of money. Now it's like a cap, but there's still ways
Yeah,
around that. There's still a
yeah.
lot of ways around.
That's actually $2,800 is the most individual can donate at one time.
2,800. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Because that
max
area I've got a
individual can
little
donate.
fuzzy on as far as like what you could donate, but I do know there's a lot of ways around that. I don't, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the cap may be 2,800, but that don't mean you only could do one donation.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
that's so dark. So what Two Raws alluded to is called dark money.
right,
But go ahead. I
and
didn't mean to
not to
cut you.
mention,
Go ahead.
no, you're right. Not to mention the fact that even though their influence has waned a lot since the '80s, there's also certain nefarious. I think you alluded to this in your last live stream. There's certain nefarious uh, entities that donate to. As far as like, especially it was big in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm talking about the mafia. You know, they've. I don't even like to say donate, invest. With them, it ain't never donating. They would invest hundreds of thousands of dollars with certain campaigns. No, because they never donate. Well, really, I guess all of them are like that. But the mafia, I'll never
Right.
use the term donate. They expect something for return. In return, just
Right.
like Nixon, for instance, he dealt with the mob, and they donated to his campaigns, and in return, that's the main reason why Jimmy Hoffa was released early. Because if I remember correctly, they donated under the table $500,000 to the Nixon campaign or the Nixon administration. I put it like that. Now, what that money went to, I don't know, but I do know that Dick Nixon didn't pay taxes for a couple of years, enriching himself. But anyway, that's generally where the money comes from. It comes from other sources too. I think you're probably a little bit more familiar with that than I am, but I do know that that's generally where they get a lot of their money from. They also get money, I should say too, if they're a high-profile individual, they get money from speeches too.
Yeah, whenever they come in and do speeches and all that. And hey, Kodak Black fucking coon ass fucking cockroach. Yeah, you think I didn't see what you did the other day talking about? Oh, I wish the President Trump a happy birthday. Shut your cockroach coon ass up, bitch.
I don't know why he kissing Trump's ass so much.
Yeah, because Trump got him. Trump got him out of jail. That's why Trump gave him a full pardon. And I'm pretty sure that cockroach had to, pay how you play, right? Because Raw
Yeah.
just alluded to that. Why you think they came up? Well, you got to get it. If anybody looking for a pardon, you got to do. You got to invest. A $1.2 million. They set the asking price for a goddamn just to get looked at for a pardon. And cockroach Kodak Black and Lil Wayne got it right. Like, that's it. Okay, shit. Okay, where you go, right? Next thing you know,
Mm-hmm.
the day before Trump leaves office, all these motherfuckers got pardons and shit.
I remember, I think it was the next to last day, or
Yeah, it was the
I
second
think
to
it was next
last
to last.
day. It was the day before he left.
But I can say, I remember Clinton left office. It was next to last day he was in office. And there was a lot of controversy because he pardoned Mark Rich, who I believe was a billionaire. And most likely, the Clintons got some type of big payoff for that. And that's why they tried to do it like quietly, like nobody was going to notice as Clinton was leaving office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
I think,
I remember that dude. Yeah, when you like a sex predator or some shit.
I think he was tied to like something. I've kind of forgotten, man, but I think he was tied to something like, like the uh, savings and loans type scandal. I think he was involved in something like similar to that. As far as
Oh
like,
yeah, he
maybe
he
something,
he was involved on a large scale.
right. And I think the figure I remember hearing is something like the Clintons might got paid off something like $1.5 million to pardon him.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that
Yeah.
made some noise. That was like real controversial as Clinton was leaving office. But the presidents almost always do shit like that. When they leave in
Yeah, I mean
office,
Clinton also.
they pardon a
I
lot
mean
of people
Clinton's already
for
involved in controversy by getting head from Lamont.
right. That Whitewater,
What's that? What's
Well,
the? Monica Lewinsky wasn't the first guy. Wasn't the first person. She was just the most high profile one. Who was that? Who was that lady before Monica Lewinsky? Was it Laura? No,
the Butterface, Paula Jones.
Paula Jones. Yeah, Paula Jones.
You know, I remember looking at her like, hey, LB, LB. I remember looking at her right, and I was like, damn, why is Bill Clinton screwing this woman? Like she
Oh,
ugly
you
as
say
shit. She like,
Butterface. Oh, good.
yeah. I was looking at her. I said, damn, Bill Clinton, you can't do better than that, man. She look like butthead and drag. And but then I saw her like I saw her full body one time. And I said, damn. I said, okay, now I see why he did that. She got a stripper body. But she just
I can't stop laughing at that shit, man. But go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, I was looking at her like, damn, why did Bill Clinton screw this ugly woman? But I saw like footage of her going to court and it was like full body. And I said, damn. I said, she got a stripper body. Okay, I see why now. He didn't care about the face.
Stripper body. Head drag. Boy, you crazy as hell. Mm-mm-mm.
But
But
Bill
yeah,
Clinton
man.
made it acceptable. Oh, go ahead.
Huh? No. Go ahead and
I
finish your
was
point,
gonna say,
bro.
now I can say Bill Clinton pretty much made it acceptable to elect people who are morally, or at least outwardly, are morally questionable.
Yeah, pretty much. What's up, JFJ? Salute to you, homie. Shout out to our homie JFJ 2121 in the building. Yeah, man.
So,
Butthead drag. Yeah, man. And then, hey, remember? Hey, so you remember the skit we did?
who now? I couldn't hear you.
You remember that?
I couldn't hear you. Like you cut off.
Oh, my Wi-Fi is acting up. But you remember? They had a function a few months ago. To they formed some kind of what do they call it? A committee or not a committee? I can't get the fucking word of my mouth right now. Uh,
Commission?
some coalition or some non-profit group against sexual abuse, and they had Bill Clinton giving the fucking
Oh yeah.
Bill Clinton was giving the goddamn speech about it and shit.
Oh yeah.
Kamala Harris was like, she was at that dinner. She was like one of the lead people behind it.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. I think it was
Yeah,
some type of like you said, some type of coalition against domestic abuse against women or sexual abuse against women, and Bill Clinton was talking.
yeah. People were outraged behind that shit.
Rightfully so. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, it's
What's
like
up, Polo?
it's like having Elmer Fudd speak against, you know, I guess what
The killing of ducks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something else to say. Yeah, you know, it's just dumb. It's like it makes no sense. It's stupefying. Like, okay, do we remember back then? Like, you really want to pick this guy? I mean, damn. Only person you could have picked worse was Ted Bundy.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. For real. Couldn't do no better than that. They couldn't do no better than that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
just dumb.
the media always tried to, put us in the spin cycle and rehabilitating these people, right? Who got a hog on the smoker for Juneteenth?
The thing that bothers me the most,
Who? Go ahead, bro.
the thing that bothers me the most about the mainstream media, and I'm not by any means trying to cape for the Republican Party, but it is annoying how those on the left and certain entities outside of Fox and Independent, they get these passes. They get all of these ridiculous passes for their transgressions. You know, like you don't really hear. At least I haven't really heard MSNBC, CNN. You got your exceptions, but they are more forgiving of Bill Clinton. You know, they'll show him giving interviews where he's apologized and supposed to be all forgiven. But other people, they're always presented as people who are irredeemable. Or you're supposed to give everybody the same smoke. And don't get me wrong, Fox News on the other side, they would play these pieces where, Trump supposed to be misunderstood, but they would make Ted Kennedy out to be this worst, monster in the world and shit. So they both do it, but it's just ridiculous. Both sides to me have people who, might have done some positive things politically, but they're horrible human beings.
Right. Yeah. It's like, and you leave it at one, one clap half of Jezebel, Tamika Mallory. They can grow and we can evolve, and yeah. So that's why I
Not when
got
you're black.
you talking shit about Joe Biden while I voted for him. What the fuck?
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. This man, Joe Biden, was
Sloppy
hobnobbing
Joe Biden.
around.
That
Sloppy Joe. This motherfucker was hanging around segregationists and racists. Period. That shit can't be denied. They can call her. Look, even Kamala Harris acknowledged that in the debates. They gonna act like that she never said that, and that Joe Biden was against busing, and Joe Biden, when he was running for Senate in 1972 for the first time, he appeared with William J. Fulbright and Orville Fathers, no segregationists. He was in Arkansas giving a speech, and he said that he equated black children with cockroaches. Do they ever mention that shit?
no.
They talk about how he hung with J. Strom Thurmond, who's a renowned racist who bolted the Democratic Party because of civil rights being on the plank with Truman when he ran. They talk about how he was with Jesse Helms, who made Carolyn Mosely Brown cry in an elevator because she was a black woman and he was whistling Dixie in the elevator. They talk about how he was friends with Robert Byrd, who was a Democrat from West Virginia, but he was a KKK member. Fuck that shit, man. Just Joe Biden can kiss my ass, man. He's a racist.
Hey, this the coverage they get too, raw. This the coverage that Joe Biden gets. Oh, he's such a great grandfather, and he's such a wonderful husband. Look how he giving roses to his wife. What the fuck is that?
You know, you can find footage of Hitler patting his dog. He looked good too, right? Oh, he's such a nice person.
I know, right?
What's that smell? Oh, those are just pies cooking in the oven down there. My bad. I don't think some people got that joke, but yeah, it's like, you know, you can always make somebody look good. You know what I'm saying? And present them as a nice human being. But the fact of the matter is, man, Joe Biden is just symbolism. Like, black people feel like they made a lot of black people feel like, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I hear you really good. What's up, J Dog? Salute to the home.
Okay.
Salute to the home, J Dog in the building. What's up, man? But what's up? I hear you real good too, Raw.
Oh yeah. Now, I was just saying, a lot of us, man, we feel like it was some type of victory removing Trump from office and putting in Joe Biden. But in reality, to me, like I said to you before, behind the scenes, the Biden administration is nothing but a third Obama term. And we got nothing out of the Obama administration. And it's just the same thing. This is just the same thing. Everybody else is getting something for their vote except for us. We will never get anything for our vote. I don't, for the life of me, understand why we just mindlessly go out and vote for one fucking party, which takes away our fucking power as a group, because we just give away our vote. That's like you working hard all day, right? And you make less money than anybody else, but you just mindlessly go out and give your money to some chick, and she goes spend it and give it to everybody else, but you complaining about why you ain't got anything. That's how I fucking see it. Man,
Yep.
what should we take all my money?
Yep. You take this woman out for dinner, you whining and dining her and all that, and they say, no, she's fucking me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what it's like. That's how I see it. For other people, I guess they don't see it like that.
Yeah. Yep. Nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? Take them out to a movie, have a good old time, have a nice conversation. Next thing you know, she's calling me up, hey, can you come over? I don't want to be lonely tonight. Shit. I'm on my way, goddamn. You set him up, I knock it down.
But the only thing about it, you know, you in this scenario is an Asian American, and another dude, he's a trans American, and another person, they're a Latino American, and they getting all these goodies from old girl, and we just stand there like simps, ain't getting nothing.
Yep.
It was nice going to thank you.
You just standing there with a dick in your hand.
Right. Well, you can just go home and take care of that, okay? But thank you for a lovely day. You think that maybe I can just get a feel? Can I just get a feel? Just a little reparations?
Can I get
no, you're not getting any reparations.
No, don't touch me.
Please, just a little reparation. No.
Obama was your reparation.
Right, Obama.
Hey, LVZ was yeah. Why do you think that people make? Look, if they can make $1 off of him, of course he's not lying. Hell, the only thing I'm mad at is he beat me to it. Only thing I'm mad about LVZ, but he beat me to it. But he's telling the absolute 100% truth. Of course, if it don't affect them, it don't affect their bottom line. Their bottom line is power control. right? If it don't affect white supremacy, power control, and they can make a buck off of it, of course they're gonna do it. Professor Black Truth talk about it in this video on Thursday night. So yeah, LBZ was telling the absolute truth. Shout out to the homie, by the way. Go subscribe to this channel. One LVZ and BHR with punishment.
Absolutely.
But go ahead, please.
Yeah, shout out to LVZ, man. Yeah, it's true. They can sit there and say, "Well, see, we gave you something. We gave you a federal holiday. What else do you want? Reparations."
Leave it
You
up.
know the
You think that Brittany said
the loan. Do you know? What's funny to me is,
but hey, Too Raw, get this. Get this. Let me ask you something real quick. Right now,
right.
Juneteenth, right? There's people getting the day off on Juneteenth. There being a federal holiday. Does that specifically affect only black people?
No, everybody's probably gonna be off. The ones who recognize it, everybody's gonna be off.
Yep.
It should just be specific for black people, right? But
right.
It's not. And that's the way to get around. That's the way to get around the quote unquote divisiveness. I always see them say this word. If we give black people reparations, it could be divisive. If we do such and such for a person, just specifically black people, it can cause division. What they really mean, we don't want to piss off our white constituents. We will never get elected. So you guys, go to the bottom of the line. Go shine some shoes or something. You're bothering me, kid. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is. It's a hustle. And a lot of people going to fall for it.
A lot of people fall for
the tip, right? It's nice symbolism, but it's nothing in substance, And then, another thing I just want to say right quick, right? It's funny how the same people, it's funny how the same party that emancipated black people are the same ones who have a problem with it, which is further proof that the Republican Party now represents the people who were in opposition to us back then. The Dixiecrats. Well, I wouldn't even call them Dixiecrats back then. The Confederates. They pretty much represent them now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's funny how I see a lot of these coons going around here saying that Juneteenth is racist and all this shit, right? But these are the same people that say that the Confederate statue.
Hold on, who's saying that Juneteenth is racist? Who's saying that bullshit?
You CO, the main coon.
Candace Owens?
Yes.
Man, fuck that mangy hyena, man.
Yeah, I was looking at Twitter yesterday, and she's going around saying that Juneteenth is. Don't get me wrong, I got issues with why they doing it, but she's going around saying that it's racist. Black people have low IQs and don't realize what they're getting hustled. She called it. What's the term that she used? Another form of I think she said segregation or something. But then you listen to this stupid. Yeah, I'm here. You can't hear me? You can't hear me?
I can hear me now. I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, she's saying all this shit, but when it comes to the Confederate statues and all that shit, that's American history. We got to preserve American history. I want to kick that bitch in her twat so bad, man. I swear to God, man. But then I don't want my toes to fall off.
Oh boy, too raw. I can't believe that. Oh, you know what? I call
caught a glimpse of that this morning when Lisa Cabrera said something about that. I was on Lisa Cabrera. She did a video about that mangy hyena who suffers from malnutrition saying that bullshit.
Yeah, she's you know, look, I hate all of these coons, but she's especially malignant and repugnant because she knows what to say. Like she says the absolute worst shit. Like she knows exactly what to say to appeal to white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? Like she
Yep.
knows certain keywords to shit on black people. Yeah, you know, so fuck her, man. You know what I'm saying? If that bitch, if I ever saw her hanging from a cliff, saying help or whatever, I'm gonna start doing the goddamn the what's that fucking dance, man? The mariachi, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That shit right on her fucking feet, around her
Oh,
fucking head.
yeah, the Liberace. Liberace?
Whatever the fuck that shit is, I'm gonna be doing that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's the Liberace
around her
dance.
fucking hands, man. So that bitch plummet to her fucking death.
Yeah, for real. Fuck that bitch. Hey, what's up, LT? Salute to you, bro. Hey, for real, if Candace Owens was on fire right now, I'd probably pour more gasoline on that bitch.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And another match.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe I can roast
that flame.
Maybe I can roast a fucking pig at it while I'm at it. You know what I'm saying? I give me some quick pork chops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Put that bitch right on top of her fucking head.
Yeah.
Turn that
Fuck
bitch
that
over.
stupid bitch. She'll say any dumb shit for clout. That's what she does. She just say any old dumb shit for clout.
You know what pissed me off? She said, I'm an American, so I'll be celebrating July 4th. That's my Independence Day because I'm an American. Okay, well, since you got such a problem with and she said like, it's divisive because it only represents black people. But why don't you have a problem with St. Patrick's Day, bitch? Why don't you have a problem with Columbus Day, you fucking whore? Why don't you have a problem with Cinco de Mayo? Even though I know that's not a federal holiday, but why don't you have a problem with Cinco de Mayo? I don't see you tweet about that. You mangy fucking Ren from Sprint and Stimpy looking bitch. Yeah. I hate her, man.
You flea-bitten, tick-infested hyena.
Ghetto Gaggers Hall of Famer ass bitch. You know she wanted to be on there. You know it. You know she wanted to be on Ghetto Gaggers. But she ain't been on there before.
Yeah, I know that.
She probably likes white men to call her a nigger and shit. She's a coon, man. This one, some people coon for money. No, she's a certified coon. I think she hates being black. And she gets off on, she's a real live Clayton Bigsby. I really believe that now. She's a real live Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, I didn't hear about Boosie wanting to fight Mark Zuckerberg. I didn't hear that. But I think Boosie beat his ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's my take. But yeah, I got 100 on Boosie. But yeah, man, Candace Owens, I really think this woman hates the fact that she's black. You know what I'm saying? Hey, once you ask Sammy Sosa how to turn white. That motherfucker got that expert and shit. Hell. While you at it, ask Sammy Sosa how you turn white if you hate being black so much, bitch.
Yeah, she do because I done seen her appear at certain functions and she's wearing like some type of makeup to make herself look lighter. And she got that stupid ass Nancy Reagan process, what the fuck that shit is she got in her head. And like, bitch, no, you black. You always gonna be black. And no matter how intelligent you try to sound and how you try to pronunciate your words and put makeup on, you gonna always be nothing but a nigga. to them, bitch. A nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah, when you try to show your baby to the new white supremacists out there, them motherfucker came at your goddamn neck, right? Yeah, you forgot about that, right? You stayed buck dancing, you stupid ass bitch. That's why I don't got no respect for you, right? And you can sit up here and try to pronunciate your words and all that, but you know what? Hey, I can pronunciate my words too, but the difference between you and I, bitch, I'm on fucking code. I'm on code. You're not.
Exactly. There ain't nothing wrong with having a big vocabulary.
You
You know,
you cooning for
I have a
money?
big
Huh,
vocabulary.
bitch? You cooning for fucking money? That's what you're doing that shit for, because you don't really mean that bullshit you be saying. You out here sitting up here trying to reimagine and rehabilitate and revitalize white supremacy and shit, because they know they can count on you to run your fucking mouth about something that only benefits black people. Juneteenth was supposed to only benefit black people, but somehow, some way, they found a way so everybody can come to the fucking cookout. And here you go, like clockwork. If it affects black people in a positive light, here you is cooning. If it affects black people in a negative light, here you is cooning. The difference of the matter is, you're fucking cooning. You stink pussy, club having Jezebel, bitch.
Yes.
Go ahead, you. I'm off my diatribe.
Oh, yes. That's the shit. The poopity poop pop.
I can't even get bad for longer.
Hey, I've been looking at ever since he passed, man. I've been looking at what's the movie, Tales from the Hood. Yeah, man, Clarence Williams III, man. That shit funny, man. Yes, the shit, the doo-doo, the poopity pop. Nah, but yeah, you know, it's funny. It's funny, LB. She sits up there and coon her ass off, and when she had her little her baby on, and she put it on, you know, she put the pictures on her on Twitter or whatever it was, and all these so-called supporters were talking about how that baby was black and a nigger and coon and all this type of shit, and you still go on there buck dancing and samboing it up. You are disgraceful, man. Ain't no way in hell any black person should go on the stage with her and treat her with any respect. They should get up and kick that fucking chair from under her ass. And I don't give a fuck, man. It's worth going to fucking jail. Beat that bitch into oblivion. Kick that bitch in her fucking head. Well, you know what? Let me stop. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I better stop. I gotta stop. I shouldn't say that. I'm talking about in a satire sketch. I mean, a sketch on SNL. They should do that, not in real life.
Not in real life. Yeah, we don't advocate violence on this channel.
Yeah, right? Not in real life. Yeah. A cartoon or something, not in real life. Wink,
but
wink.
Still don't discount the fact, Candace Owens, you a tap dancing, clap having, fucking mangy infested bitch. Hey, so if you're looking for more explicit content, subscribe to 2 Raw for TV on the Patreon, where he get raw and not cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Polo. Yeah, Polo. I forgot why I was at for a moment. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
boss.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We so sorry. We so sorry, boss.
I'm sorry, boss.
We so sorry. We really do apologize for the content that we create on this channel. Yes, boss. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to. I don't know what happened to Sammy Sosa, man. Like he done turned into like Count Dracula or something, man.
He said Count Jack. His shit.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
motherfucker was Count Chocula before.
right. Chocula. Yeah, nigga, I don't know what he been doing, boy. Like, he looks foolish.
Oh man, he looked really bad, bro. God damn.
Yeah.
Motherfucker out here looking like, yeah. What I mean, damn, boy. Well, man, Johnson & Johnson must have ran out of baby powder when he did that shit. God damn. That motherfucker was white, man. Woo, bro. That shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, like if I would have fucking, hey, hey, you know, too wrong. Hey, you know, I would put a past Sammy Sosa. Look, put everything on my white, everything, make everything white on my body except my dick. I need to keep the dick black, but everything else you can make white. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. Yeah, that shit. That shit. He talking about he put some type of oil or some type of solution on his skin. Nah, nigga,
What?
you done had the chocolate drained out of your ass or something. I don't know. Oh, but see, no, he told me he put some type
What, bleach?
of I know, right? No, he said it won't bleach. It's some other type of lotion or something. So I'm like, man, you bleached yourself, man.
Lotion? What lotion you know make turn you that skin color? Lubriderm don't do that shit.
Lubriderm. Hell no.
Noxzema don't do that shit. What's the other one? What's the other popular lotion brand?
Aloe vera, ain't it?
Aloe vera? Aloe vera don't do no shit like
whatever the fuck it's
that.
called. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell, Johnson & Johnson got lotion. Their lotion don't do no shit like that. Look, what the fuck, Sammy Sosa? Hey, Dillian White, where we at it? Dillian White, where the fuck that B sample at, Dillian White? You fucking crumb snatcher. You think I forgot? You think I would get off your ass? No, bitch. You fucking crumb snatcher hoe ass bitch ass nigga, right? You Jamaican reject, right? Where that B sample at? You gonna tell me where that motherfucker B sample at? All right, now going back to that coon ass Candace Owens, right? Going back to that bitch, right? That made you money, right? Hey, SPCA. I know one of you motherfuckers watching my video. Why y'all ain't got Candace Owens spayed and neutered? Why? Why she got a kid? Hey, I know one of you motherfuckers work at the SPCA watching this video. Go get that bitch spayed and neutered. Cause one is one too many. Next thing you know, that bitch can fucking have twins. And God help us all if there's double the trouble coming out that fucking pussy. Coconut oil don't do no shit like that.
Coconut oil. I think I use some goddamn
Fuck that bitch, man.
Melagon or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Melagon. This will drain your melanin.
Melagon. Have you? Yeah. Can you imagine a commercial for that shit? You know, I hated my skin color. Because every time everywhere I go, everybody would call me a nigger, and I just couldn't stand that. Even though I was carrying water, and I was selling that soap for white supremacy, and I just hated being black. I really hate my skin color. What can I do? Where can I go get where I can get the skin off of me? Ding! Melanin. guaranteed to get rid of your melanin within 24 hours or your money back.
Hello, I'm Sammy Sosa, man.
20,
You might remember me from
let's talk to
1998.
one of our fine customers.
Hello, I'm Sammy Sosa. You probably remember me for hitting home runs against Mark McGwire in 1998. As you can see, back then, I never smiled because I was mad, man. Because I was black as shit, man. You know, I grew up in Dominican Republic with a lot of colonial racism, so I hated my skin, man. Until I discovered Melagone. Now you can see I got that white, clean, shiny look. I happy, man. They don't forget about me no more, man. And also for $9.99, you could get you could get cracker slick hair.
I can't stop. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. I fucking cried. Oh man.
Hey JMJ, like they say that with Michael Jackson, they say he had vitiligo, and that what he did was instead of like his skin like blotchily turning white, he decided to have it like lightened all over. So he gradually started using treatments to make his skin lighter and shit, to blend in with the vitiligo, supposedly. He said it first appeared on his hand, and that's why he started wearing the glove, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Right. Yeah, he got that little S curl. Sammy he hated himself, man. Even back when he was dark, he had the S curl. He used to wear like that S curl when he first came in, with the mustache and shit. That fucking S curl.
Yep.
That he had like some type of perm in it, and you know he always had that shit in him, man.
Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. Boy, I tell you too, boy, you're precious, boy. I swear to God, boy, you're precious, boy. Boy, I tell you, boy, I be laughing my ass off on that shit, boy. I mean, your impressions are fucking classics, man. If it ain't BFTB putting up them fucking memes and shit, them memes be, man. His meme game is similar to your goddamn impression game, man. I'm telling you, man. Them things are second to none.
Yeah, man, but I don't know, bro. It's just sad though, man. Like how, going back to the original point, we are the Democratic Party's most loyal constituents, and we get really literally nothing. Like they're afraid to talk about our issues because they're so concerned about what other people thinking.
Yep.
They don't want to upset the apple cart. And, that's why I don't understand why black people we just become like, I don't know why we're so loyal to this party, man. So I get why we don't fuck with the other party, but why are we so loyal to this party? Like, why are we so brainwashed by this shit?
I know, right? Hey, yeah, I do remember that, bro. I remember she said she wanted to be born white, coon ass, fucking anti-mammy ass bitch. I remember when that anti-mammy said that shit. Man, dude got on the goddamn Doug Williams jersey. God damn. Yeah, I remember that shit. Hell yeah. I tell you, man. Something, man. these white supremacists and these coons out here, man, they all alike. You know, be honest with you, man. But hey, I got to get up out of here, y'all. I got to get to the money. So I'm gonna come back in here later on. Probably come around 2-3 o'clock. I'm gonna come back on live and talk some more shit. Might talk Bucks and Nets, you know, because Game 7's tonight. You know what I'm saying? For all the marbles.
Yeah.
So, be on the lookout for that. Go subscribe to my homie 2 Raw for TV, man. You know what I'm saying? That brother dropped some heat on this channel, man. Let's support our brother. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. And we out of here. You ain't last words 2 Raw?
Fuck Candace Owens and fuck Jason Fatlock, or Jason Hamhock.
Yeah, you fucking wrecking ball. Yeah, you butterball that can take out the side of a Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh man, there's a finance woman over there, man. God damn. But anyway, I'm out this bitch, y'all.
What you got?
Smash the like, hit the subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy. Scream at me.